Hi everyone, thanks again for joining me for this week's Soulmate Oracle reading. And for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm Anne, and I give a general reading focusing on divine partners, soulmates, twin flames, spiritual connections, all love relationships. Basically, it goes around the world for everyone, not just particularly one type of soul connection or person. Basically, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Also, take some notes down. It's a good idea to jot down anything that just seems that calls out to you, and maybe revisit this video. Sometimes we don't get the message right away, and it could happen to all of us. Basically, ego sometimes can block us from absorbing the message. It's something that is very common, and it's a good time to just, like I said, revisit the video, take notes down to reread everything, and maybe you'll understand later. And also, if you know someone that this reading video might benefit from them, please, by all means, share and forward this video, that it can help them as well. Also, if you're landing on this video and it doesn't match up to the dates, listen, it's not about the dates that is in this video. It's a video that was sent to you, and you need to use it to your highest good. Messages come to us from everywhere, from the divine. Sometimes we watch TV, sometimes we're out and about outside and we get a message, and it's like something that is really, really sacred, something that we need to use, something that we need to write down. I always have a notepad in my purse to write down anything that might benefit me later, because it happens all the time. Also with videos, like I said. So, like I said, just watch this video from the beginning to the end and see what resonates with you. You'll be surprised. I get like videos all the time, and also even my own videos, they'll pop up in my on my YouTube or my Facebook, and I'll say, wow, it was something that I needed to hear. My husband, my daughter, my sister, all my friends tell me the same thing, that the same thing happens to them, not just with my video, but with other videos. So YouTube, Facebook, social media, it's a phenomenal spiritual thing in our lives that we have this tool, and we take advantage of it as much as we can, because back in the day we didn't have these things. It was just very difficult to get a online reading or any kind of reading, but now it's very convenient, and I am happy to be here for you. I feel very blessed that I am able to reach out to you all, and you reach out to me, because it's an energy exchange, and I want to do more for you all. Also, we're coming now to Father's Day, so actually I'm recording this on a Saturday, so tomorrow is Father's Day, and I want to wish all the dads out there happy Father's Day. Also, the fathers to furry friends, our little pets, our fish, or whatever pets that you may have. You are a dad. Sometimes we're not a biological dad, but we are a dad to someone that we're like a dad. That I want to wish you all a happy Father's Day, to all the dads, all the fathers, and even the women who are like a dad, because I know a lot of women have that fatherly image. Just the same thing goes on what we did for Mother's Day. So this is a special day, and I hope you're embracing it. I hope you're celebrating with your dad, you're celebrating with your kids, with your family, friends, or just go out. If you don't have anybody, just go out and do something for yourself, because you are an amazing, beautiful soul, and you need to treasure that. You need to show gratitude for yourself. We always talk about having positivity in our lives in order to embrace more positivity, to embrace the love, because that's where it all comes from. That's where it all starts from. Sometimes life isn't easy, and I'm not going to go into, why things happen the way they do, but when we have each other, and when we can share and give to one another, like in this video, I want to give you all my love, I want to give you all my strength, just so that you can feel the love, you can feel the positive joy, the positive energy, because like I said, it all starts from within. Okay. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please post them down in the comments area. I like to hear from you. I enjoy all of your feedback, your positive feedback that you've been giving me. And if you don't have positive feedback, I would like to still hear from you. Whatever that may be, I want to hear from you. I want to be there for you, and I want to do as much as I can for you. There's only so much that I can say in a video. Like I said, these videos are not made for how to find your soulmate or how to be with your soulmate. It's all about what messages you get that you feel you need to be with your soulmate and how to find your soulmate, because everybody is unique. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. No psychic, no spiritualist, no light worker is going to tell you what to do, because it's all about you making the choices and the decisions in your life, because that's why we're here. That's why we empower each other. I get readings all the time, and I hear messages all the time from others. So we all have to humble ourselves and open ourselves to that area, so that we can take what the divine gives us, because we are all equal. I am just like you are just like me. So we all can stick together. Basically, it's all about sharing the love with each other and empowering and basically motivating one another, because that's what I feel like I want to do. That's my goal. That's my soul mission. My husband and I, we talk about this all the time. We have so many ideas. We jot them down, and you know what? Maybe I won't do a lot of the things that I want to do today, but maybe next week, maybe next year, maybe who knows when. I'm always optimistic, and that's the way you need to be. And with these videos, yeah, every time I release these videos, I hope you can use them to your highest good, but also I hope you can embrace what they are, what they bring to you, because everybody is different. Everybody is unique. Okay, I just want to say one more thing. I know I'm going on. I don't want to make this a long video. I want to just thank everybody for all of your things that you've shared with me, your situations, and with others. This is a community, and we all stick together, like I said. Everybody helps one another, and I know a lot of people that have met one another that it just happens. I mean, we just find ourselves with other people that, hey, I didn't know I could help this person, or I didn't know this person could actually help me. Yeah, that's where it all comes from. We're all connected, and it's just a big circle that we all live in, that we all connect with each other, okay? So without further delay, let's begin. Okay, I've meditated and shuffled the cards, asking our angels what we need to know, what is necessary for us to use in our lives, the messages that we get, and what we need to do to eliminate whatever it is in our lives. Sometimes it's not easy to hear things, and I really feel like these messages that come through are not necessarily telling you what to do, but actually to help you to empower your life. And I hear this all the time from my clients, that they get messages not just from me, but just from the divine. So paying attention, and that's what these cards are, basically tools that are coming from the divine. Now, the cards that I used were one of my favorite decks, and many of you know how I feel about the unicorns. This is the Magical Unicorn Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So beautiful and very empowering. I wish they made more decks of unicorns. I probably have all of them if they did. Okay, so the first card that I pulled, Let Go of Stress. And you know what? I know it's a beautiful card, and we look at it, yes, letting go of stress, but you see how beautiful this woman is in this card. As you can see, she's magnificent. This unicorn is beautiful. Now, it's not just necessarily meaning that it's for a woman, but the fact that she is letting go of her stress, the light is around her. As you can see, the stars. Card is beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous. And this unicorn is gorgeous. She is going into this new land, or wherever she's going, with the bunnies hopping alongside with her, and something else there. I don't know what that is, but it's animals and small beings that are near her that are actually giving her the courage to go. Now, Divine Masculine sometimes allows stressful situations and to overcome them. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of stagnant energy with the Divine Masculine. Stagnant meaning that they're not living their life for their fullest potential. I mean, they could be so much more. But the Divine Masculine has been a runner for a while as well. They're running from something inside themselves. And the Divine Masculine doesn't necessarily say that it's a man that's running from his girlfriend or wife, or it doesn't mean a woman is running from their boyfriend or girlfriend. But represents that inside of us, our ego sometimes gets the best of us. And when that happens, we don't know how to let go of stress. We seem to carry it on, and we allow things to occur in our lives. And when we can actually live our life feeling happy, like the way she is in this card. Happy, rejoice. Yes, it looks better than what we really live. I mean, it looks better that this card is so powerful. As it says on this card, don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. And I don't know if you saw that or not, but I'm going to put that up there if you can see it. Okay, there we go. And again, don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. Take a deep breath in and let it go. I do this all the time. Deep breathing, surrendering things that accumulated, because we carry it on. And I'm not saying that I carry on a lot and you carry on a lot or she carries on a lot. We all do. We all do. We go outside. We turn on the TV. We put on the internet. It's out there. We can't help it. We end up sometimes absorbing that stress. Many of us are empathic. And when you're empathic, I don't have to tell you how much you can feel. I can walk into a mall and I tell my husband, let's get out of here, because there's just too much energy that, not that they're negative, but it's just I can't take it right then and there. And you may feel that way too. That's a time when you have to just go inside like your own little, I'm not saying a bubble, but more like your own space. I like to go into a park and just take some deep breathing, release it, because that anxiety can create more anxiety. And what it does is that when you're involved with someone, you end up giving it to them and they give it back to you, and that's where the arguments happen. I still feel a lot of I'm not saying feuds going on. I feel that a lot of people have been agitated, or the energy has been just intense lately. It's supposed to not happen this way, especially during a beautiful time of the year, but sometimes we just don't get what we want, and the ego-based energy, like I said, can create a lot of stress. So it's time to let it go. That's what the Divine Masculine needs to learn how to do. Let go of the stress. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Oh, that is a card that is my favorite. Believe in yourself. Oh, it's so cute. I just love the baby unicorn, and with either the mama or the dad unicorn. I don't know which one it is. And it just says, believe in yourself. Every color is like perfect. Every color. And the rainbow. And it says, see yourself doing well, and you will. Again, see yourself doing well, and you will. And when you do well for yourself, okay, you do well for others. Everyone who is around you, they can see it. They actually pick up on it. Your relationship may feel like it's at a halt, and maybe it's time to talk about things or bring out things. Bring out things out in the open. Maybe he's not listening to you, and maybe this person is just not getting it. She doesn't hear you, and she's not really like wanting to make this relationship work, or you think she doesn't. Actually, it's because you're not believing in yourself. And that's right. When you don't believe in yourself, how are they going to believe in you? How are they going to believe in the relationship? If you're always thinking, why this? Why did they say this? Why aren't they doing this for me? Why can't they understand me? I mean, I think I do everything for them, but they're not doing enough for me. That is the wrong mentality to think, because you're not believing in yourself. Believe that you can do these things for yourself. You are empowered. You are a beautiful, amazing person, inside and out. And if you don't believe in yourself and think that you can do amazing things, they will not look at you the same way. I'm telling you, when you walk in a room, try this. Walk in and just empower yourself. Say, I am so amazing. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am successful. I mean, all of these things that we talk about to raise your vibration, they're going to feel it. Maybe you're walking into, maybe an important meeting or, an important conference or something that people are watching you and people are noticing you. If you don't believe that you're going to succeed, you're going to do it, nobody else is going to. And maybe deep inside you say, maybe I don't really believe in myself, but I think I'm going to start. And if they don't understand it, well, that's them. A lot of people can pull us down without us realizing, because they're actually sometimes a little envious of us because who we are. And I'm guilty of it too. I get down and I get sometimes, way ahead of myself and don't really look at what I can accomplish. And I say, no, that's self-doubt. That's, old stuff from the past, insecurities or emotional stuff that I've never really let go of, but I have to continue, because every day is a challenge. Every day is working on yourself. This is why when you believe in yourself, sometimes the challenges get stronger every time that you think, why am I being challenged so much? Why am I getting all these tests? I can't take this anymore. And you cry and your heart hurts for that person, because that person is just not believing in you. It's time to stop doubting yourself, because you did nothing wrong. You need to look at that. It's time to look at that. And I know sometimes I'm a little firm with you guys, and I say things, and I don't mean it in a wrong way. I really don't. I love you all. I just get so excited, and I just get so much passionate about what I believe in, and I want you to believe in yourself, because you are amazing. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Decide. She's beautiful. Or he. I think it's female, I'm not sure, but maybe it's universal. Maybe it's a he and a she. We don't know. But I love unicorns, all unicorns. They're just gorgeous beings. And it says, decide. Oh, we got that a little blurry. Okay. Decide, and I will read it to you. It's time to clearly make a decision what you want. And this unicorn is telling you that it's time to make that decision. We all have choices, and we all can decide what is best for us. And sometimes we don't realize, but we are actually pulling on negativity on ourselves because we're allowing it. If you're just still going through this relationship crisis, and this person just doesn't seem like they're meant for you, or you two have not been happy for so long, maybe it's time to decide, is this really a relationship that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Or is just because maybe you don't want to be alone and codependent, that maybe you feel like you're going to be alone all the time? I see this a lot. It's time to make a decision. Maybe it's time to take a break. If there is someone that maybe you've been seeing, and maybe you don't trust this person because this person lied to you and this person didn't really tell you the full truth. And that happens. And that happens with a lot of people. And it's not because they're a bad person. It's not because they're a liar, or they're deceiving you or doing anything negative to you. But actually it's just that's just the way they are, and you can't change them, but you love them. It's time to make a decision. Do I talk to them and work with them, or do I just call it quits? Because you can't live like this. You can't live on living a life with lies and deceit that you feel, or you just may think, or maybe you had it with that person in the past, but that person never did anything again, and you're just carrying on, like old stuff. It's time to decide. They did not do anything wrong to me, but they're actually doing wrong to themselves, because they're making themselves into a, I mean, I'm not stereotyping that person, but they're lying to themselves. Because when you make one lie, you're actually lying to yourself. You're not the truth. You're not giving in to yourself. You're not believing in yourself. And that's where you need to decide. Do I want to be with this person? Or maybe you made a mistake. You made a decision that shouldn't have happened, that you did something that you regret. It's time to decide. Should I believe in myself and let it go and finally move on from it? Or should I carry on with this and say, beat myself up all the time and say, I am just so wrong what I did, and I'm never going to be anything? I mean, it can go both ways. It's time to decide. You're never going to feel loved with your divine partner if you're always feeling like something is missing, or something needs to be corrected, or you need to be with this person because you're going to be alone. I see that a lot, and it's just so wrong, because it's not fair for that other person. It's not fair for you. You're preventing yourself from finding your true love, your true soulmate. Sometimes it's just about accepting them back. Maybe they're trying to come back, but you are too stubborn because you're holding on to something that happened a long time ago, and you've never healed from it. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Worth waiting for. And here's again another beautiful woman. And like I said, she doesn't necessarily represent the divine feminine, but she is worth waiting for. And if I can clear this card up, your patience will be rewarded. And this unicorn is a little bit on the darker side, and there's a little fox right there, like some water, and she's got a fox on her lap as well. I love foxes. I think they're so adorable. Too bad we can't carry one for ourselves and have them as a pet. But anyways, this is a card that's telling you this person that you're waiting for is worth it. Your patience will be rewarded. Maybe you've been frustrated because this person isn't giving you the time. Maybe this person is telling you something is supposed to happen, and they're not necessarily going through with it. I mean, I know it's hard to say, but sometimes you're with someone and they're going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're trying to decide, do I need to go through a divorce? It's all about you being patient, waiting for the right time. The divine timing is going to tell you everything. Is it worth waiting for? Absolutely. Because it's time for you to examine, make that decision, believe in yourself, letting go of the stress that's been giving you more stress and preventing you from moving on, moving forward, moving away. It's time for changes. It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Yes, we do that. We do that, and we can't help it. Sometimes we do it because we just don't feel loved enough. And that's, again, something that you have to work on. It's a daily process of working on yourself, putting out that energy that I'm going to love me. And you know what? Some days it's harder than other days. I can't say that every day I am all so positive and everything is so perfect, because I wish it was. But in my mind, I'm going to make it like that every day. I wake up in the morning, I say my positive affirmations, I pray, I meditate, I give in to the light. I surrender anything that I should not be holding on to. And the same way when you go to sleep, just release it. I mean, it's easy to release it at night because we're tired. But you know, you got what I'm talking about. You got the idea. So just release it and let it go. This is a time to decide that you are who you are, and it's time to just be yourself. Go to that person. Maybe you need to talk to them. Maybe you need to just say what you feel and just be assertive. Be assertive, but with love. They're not doing something right in your life and their life, and you need to correct it. Maybe you're not the person to correct it, but if you give in a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of gentleness, of love, guess what? They hear you, and you know what they say? I know what they were talking about. Thank you. I know what you were saying to me. And it doesn't have to be a soulmate. It could be a friend, a family member, or your coworker. Sometimes just giving in to what the truth is in your heart can spread like wildflower. When you do this, you're actually giving the love to like halo around you, so that you can have the love when you go home and when you're with that your soulmate, your twin flame. Because if you're not working on yourself, even if you're even if you're together with your twin, okay, even if you're with your divine soulmate, it doesn't stop from there. Remember, it's not because divine union, everything is also beautiful and rainbows, and yeah, I would love that. But it doesn't work that way. It truly doesn't. I work on myself every single day, and every day is getting better. I always say this, oh, it's getting better. It's getting better. It was better than yesterday. Today was better than yesterday. Yesterday was better than the day before. So every day is like it's climbing up, and you have to just encourage it and give it gratitude and nurse it and bring it up. And you know, like that flower is blossoming, that tree is growing. That's your relationship. Your tree is growing, you're growing. Give in to the light that's in your heart. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like you're struggling, okay? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this reading and that the messages that came through resonated with you, because in many ways they've helped me and resonated with me. I got them right away. The messages are here to help guide you, and not necessarily for one particular soulmate, not one necessarily just for the twin flame, but for every love relationship. Even if you're not in a soul connection, maybe this is a relationship that you need to know about so that you can find your divine soulmate. Remember, love is all around us. That's why I say never go chasing a specific type of soulmate. Look for the person that raises your vibration, raises you up, gives you that feeling of love. And sometimes it just blossoms, it just happens. You may not realize it, but that person may be your divine soulmate. So whatever that is, whatever you're going through in your life, I hope you can use these messages. And I have many other messages on my other videos that you're more than welcome to watch. Also, if this didn't resonate with you right away, fine. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. Because like I said, it's a general reading for everyone around the world, but specifically for divine partners and love relationships. Also, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone, chat, and email readings, and you can book that directly on any one of my websites. That I do have many blogs as well that you can check out, blog posts, articles about soulmates, twin flames, divine partners. I try to carry all the divine soulmates, not just one particular type. And also, check out my YouTube and Facebook videos. I have several different Q&A and explanation about love relationships and soul partners and soulmates, twin flames, and everything related to love. Okay, I just want to, one more thing. Thank you all for subscribing and commenting and sharing and liking. It really means like so much to me. It makes me feel like I have a purpose. I mean, yes, I do have a purpose in life, but more so because I'm reaching out to the world. And wherever you're at, I'm in Ohio in the US, and wherever you are at, I hope you're getting these messages the same way I'm getting them. We all get them at different times. Anytime a reading video comes into your inbox, or you're looking on YouTube, or just any message comes in, it's a good time to write it down, because the messages that are coming from you, going to you, are from the divine, and they're there to empower you. Okay? So until next time, peace, love, God be with you all. God bless you. Namaste.